Paranormal, extrasensory perception, spiritualism, cryptozoology, telekinesis, poltergeists, ghost, UFO, alien, etc. Telekinesis. Telekinesis. The human mind is an amazing thing, and 100 billion neurons make it possible for us to walk, talk, think, create, build. The list is virtually endless. Human nature, meanwhile, inspires us to want more, to push the boundaries of brain power and discover new skills. Some of the most sought after of those skills include telekinesis, an ability that lets us interact with physical objects using only our thoughts. The power to move, manipulate, or otherwise interact with objects, matter with one's mind. The user has telekinesis, the ability to influence, manipulate matter or another aspect of a physical system with one's mind or through other non-physical means. Commonly, its most fundamental trait is to move and control objects from a distance and without physical contact. It may evolve to the point that a telekinetic can anything at a subatomic, particle, and universal level. At its most advanced levels, its influence can expand to affect facets of reality other than matter, namely space and time. Instead, researchers have focused on what they term telekinesis, or the manipulation of very small objects. The idea is that if the ability exists, its force is obviously very weak. Therefore, the less physical energy that would have to be exerted on an object to physically move it, the more obvious the effect should be. For this reason, laboratory experiments often focus on rather mundane feats such as trying to make dice land on a certain number at an above chance rate, or influencing a computerized random number generator. At the request of the Army, formed a scientific panel to assess the best evidence for telekinesis. Part of its purpose was to investigate military applications of telekinesis, for example to remotely jam or disrupt enemy weaponry. The panel heard from a variety of military staff who believed in telekinesis and made positive results from experiments. As the ability is connected to the mind of the user, it can either be activated and controlled through conscious effort and concentration, through willpower and emotion of a particular level of intensity, or through achieving a state of discipline and serenity. In some cases, the ability can respond to the user's thoughts and ideas, imagination, desires, or belief in their abilities, making it far easier to activate but potentially more challenging to control, especially during moments of stress, rendering it a liability or even an unintended hazard in certain scenarios. Moreover, these aspects of the user's mind and mental capacity at large can potentially affect the accuracy, precision, range, and strength of their ability and the subsequent limitations of its intuitiveness, usability, and reliability in different situations. Alternatively, the extent of the ability can be so immense as to allow for the user to passively affect matter in a variety of ways with their presence alone. There are certain classes of phenomena, both physical and biological, which for 2 generations have been persistently pressing for recognition by official science, and have been as persistently refused such recognition. With the present worldwide organization of scientific research, such a situation is, to say the least, unusual. It is not as if new observations were habitually neglected. Quite the contrary. The announcement of a new discovery instantly sends a flutter through the universities and research laboratories, and within a week hundreds of competent men are eagerly testing, repeating, and criticizing the alleged discovery. After a short period of doubt and perhaps controversy, the innovation is either confirmed or discredited, and the attitude of science towards it is settled. Report a telekinesis? Have some telekinesis footage or a movie camera or a video camera? Have some telekinesis a picture? The Sasquatch's Lair, www.sasquatch.org, paranormal, name, email, comment or message, submit.